everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
To the inside. Blocked!
That's great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
For three, James. James can't get that one to fall. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Sabonis. That one falls.
Sabonis working close in the basket. He likes those tight quarters. He's so skilled down there.
Got a piece of it. On the wing, Reeves fires it. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Sabonis. Here's Levine for three. That shot missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's DeRozan. Murray deciding where to go with it. Here's Levine for three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
The shot by Reeves, no good. DeRozan outside. Back to Levine. The three is up. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Doncic is doubled. Doncic on the wing. Takes a three. Rejected by Valanciunas. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Love the effort from DeMar DeRozan, making things tough on the shooter.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to DeRozan. On the wing, Murray. And the three off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Hayes. He's covered by Levine. Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 5 points.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Outside Levine. The three from DeRozan. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Valanciunas sets a screen. And Hayes comes to help. 5 to shoot. DeRozan for three. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Here are the Lakers now. Doncic right side. Fires the three. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
And the Kings call time here.
Substitution for your Kings.
A minute 31 left in the first quarter. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Misses the wing three. And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
So the Kings making a change here. Timeout called. Sacramento. Kings trail by 3. Pass to Levine. Outside Carter. From outside the arc. And another miss by Sacramento. James with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
It's James on the wing. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 5 points.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Hachimura outside. Pass to Hayes. Now Doncic. Hayes with a screen. This one for 3. Doncic, no good. Tipped away. Looking to end the run. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
These stones, my ring ain't got no flaws. I'm a baller. Keep my mouth closed, I ain't repeating what I saw. I'm a baller. I keep me a gangster that's cool with the dogs. I'm a baller. Soon as I hop off a jet, I'ma hop in. I'm a baller. I'm really tapped in everywhere I go, they show me love. I'm getting everywhere I go, I need my big engine, but the trunk is where I put them. My life feel like a dream, I need in my soul. Stay with my gang, I stay with my guys, I'm putting my pride to the side. I don't take from strangers, I be the only one getting me. I be ballin', I'm in the Maybach, you can't even see through the tent. I don't take nothing with me when I die, so I ain't tryna keep it mint. I'm a baller. Get my car, you look up, you see stars. I'm a baller. People start running when they see us from afar. I'm a baller. Jumped off the bench and I turned into a star. I'm a baller. Anywhere I go, my gang, they know who we are. I'm a baller. Solitary stones, my ring ain't got no flaws. I'm a baller. Keep my mouth closed, I ain't repeating what I saw. I'm a baller. I keep me a gangster that's cool with the dogs. I'm a baller. Soon as I hop off a jet, I'ma hop in the. I'm a baller.
You ain't with PNB Rock. You're not with me. New York, you ain't with Boogie. When I see y'all.
We've got the Charlotte Hornets and the Chicago Bulls. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Well, we don't expect up and down doors. Fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Ball. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And Green gets it to go.
Three. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Ball with the bucket.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
A wide open look here for Vucevic. Misses the three. We've seen a quick start here for the Hornets. 6-point game. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Outside, White.
Well, you can see the strength that Miles Bridges brings to the defensive end of the floor. That is nice defense.
Miller, no up. Bulls still looking like they're getting going. They trail by 6. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging... Oh, the power on that threw down.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Substitution for the Bulls. Patrick Williams. Trey Jones.
Bulls trail by 8. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Jones. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Back to Ball. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They grab their own miss. Here's Vucevic. Here's Ball. Goes up again. And it's good on the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
It's good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Good on the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Charlotte in the lead. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
White goes in. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Curry with him. Jones covering. Out to Bridges. Good on the triple.
Miles Bridges.
Bridges got 5 now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, Jones. The kick out to Ball. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Jones, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Smith on the wing. From about 19 feet. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Hornets lead by 3. And back with the start of the
18.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Outside, Ball. Picked by Vucevic. To the middle. Great D that time from Nurkic. Charlotte leading by 3. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And good that time.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. He takes it in. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success. But there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
And a deep three from Ball. And it's off from three-point range. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Ball with the bucket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Bulls trailed by 7. Jones in the post. Williams with a clean look. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
He gets that one. 11 points in the game.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
This is exactly what you hope to see from Jalen Smith. Use that length and physicality in the lane.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Next drive. It's all good.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Hornets leading by 5. Miller outside. Pass to Green. Green draws the double. Miller with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
For 3.
Miller's got 6 points.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
It's White on the wing. Launches it. And again, Chicago. No good. And it's the Hornets' ball. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Pass to Buzelis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. In the corner, Smith with it. Clock at 6. White. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. He has 7.
Yeah, you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Back to Miller. And the Hornets miss again. Bulls trail by 8. Right side, White. Jones looking for an opening. And it's White missing. This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
There's Miller with the 3. Tips it. And Williams is right there. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for Charlotte.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Giddey. To the inside. Here's Buzelis. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Bulls trail by 10. Outside, Jones got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
Now, the do-it-yourself kit, the steal and bucket from LaMelo.
Here's Giddey. Williams with the block. And it's Miller with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside, Jones. Here's Vucevic. And the layup falls. 6 points for Vucevic.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Ball from long range. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And the Hornets lead by 15. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now. It's breaking.
Bulls trail by 15. Jones with it. Bridges covering. Pass to White. On the wing, Giddey. Still scoreless. Williams with the block. Hornets leading by 15. From deep, Green. And another three for Charlotte.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Jones. And it's in there. Jones has got 8 points. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Charlotte making a switch. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's Miller on the wing. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Ball no good. Bulls trail by 16. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. There's Green with the three. Pulls it up. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Smith with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Miller outside. Rebound by Smith.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's White. Pass to Giddey. Now Ball. Headed by Green. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. For Charlotte, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
It's Curry outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Out to White. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. White's got 10 points in the game.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
For three. Curry's shot is off. Bulls trail by 12. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Snatched away. Bridges deciding where to go with it. In the corner, Smith with it. Out to Bridges. Here's the three. And it's White with the rebound. A steal. 2 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hornets leading by 14. Here's Ball. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Giddey. Screen by Smith. Here's Giddey. Out to White. Down low. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. Rebound by Nurkic. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Smith left side. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
And the Hornets making a change here. There's Ball with the 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And it's Nick Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
13 foul.
And here are the Bulls now. 19-point game. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, listen, Jalen Smith, that's a great move. Defenders can struggle to keep up with him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Here's Ball. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Ball. Miller up on top. Lets it go. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Three-pointer is right on target.
Tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch. That's beautifully done by Bridges.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution for the Bulls. Buzelas.
Bulls trail by 18.
Williams.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Team is in the penalty.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And he's good on the second. Charlotte leading by 17. Out to Miller. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Buzelas. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And you'd like to see Buzelas use that size inside rather than just settle for the jump shot.
Bulls trail by 16. White wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got 4 this quarter.
And right now, White red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
The drive-by Ball. Rebounded by Vucevic. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 14. White with another miss. Williams with the steal. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution for the Bulls. Josh Giddey.
Hornets leading by 14. And Ball gets double teamed. And Charlotte turns it over again. White looking around. Here's Giddey. And the Bulls with another miss. So it's the Hornets now. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hornets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Rebounded by Vucevic. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 17-point game. Giddey, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Green. Wide open look. And the jumper falls for him.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Ball. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Do it. I hope the same demons don't haunt me. Come with the down like members only. I'd have been down so bad before, I swear I wasn't gonna get back. But look, the old me and the new me is a mismatch. They don't understand or how much it's taking off your mind, off your soul, just to show up and make it. This for my dog that's overwhelmed. Even if he don't make no one never break it. Cause we've been through this and that, though we still intact. If they off in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. That's right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If there's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact.
That's how I'm living, like I'm in a city. That's how I'm whipping, like I got a money. 4 a.m. in this, ain't going to sleep, I'm on a mission. Louis V on my bag, got some money, made a difference. I'm still the same, no different. But I came a long way from Jan, sported penny pinching. Talking about L's, man, I hit them out on any given. Sunny clothes to the public, still I'm getting chicken. I'm just reminiscing, I was broke as when that song dropped the fake. Heard they talking about I switch, I put the city on my back.
Been through this and that, though we still intact. If they off in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that, though we still intact. That's right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If there's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact.